Yo, hey, what's up, you guys? Johnny Beane here. Straturday night. It is Saturday night. We're live on X. X is telling me. I see that. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Twitch as well. And you guys, smash that subscribe, smash that thumbs up, and let's do a show. Let's talk some guitar stuff. Let's look at some guitars and have a great time. Right here on, what channel is this? Norm.
Hey everybody, Norm over here, and I'm at Norm's Rare Guitars, my store, and you're watching Johnny Beane TV.
All right.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Great to meet you. Thank you so much. That was pretty cool. Hey, what's up, you guys? Johnny Beane here. Straturday night. I keep saying that backwards. Saturday night. It is Straturday night right here. Although I haven't said anything yet, and I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to do this, but I may change the name of the show.
Uh-oh.
Sort of. Not really. What? Wrong button. I don't know. I had this idea today, and I thought, you know, I mean, I've been doing this show for I don't know how many years now. I mean, several. I mean, go to the playlist on YouTube. You'll see years and years and years and years and years. I mean, I was just telling Ron here. Actually, Ron Gunner is here. I was telling Ron that this show used to start at midnight Eastern. It used to go from midnight to 3 a.m. Eastern time. So we're doing these shows a couple hours earlier now. And I think it's been a couple of years of doing this, maybe? Earlier? Probably a few years.
Well, this is my third year with you.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been doing Straturday night that whole time.
And it's been this time?
Well,
10 p.m.?
9, 10. Yeah.
9 or 10?
We did 9 or 10, a couple at 11.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Except when it's New Year's. Like if this falls on New Year's Eve, then it's like starts early and goes late, right? So let me see. Oh, there we go. See, you guys, this is why Janice is the intern. She knows. I used to start these shows at 11:58 p.m. Eastern. Right? Yeah, that's true. I totally forgot about that. To still make it Saturday instead of starting it on a Sunday. That's right, Janice. I can't believe you remember that. So these shows used to be 11:58 p.m. I can't even talk. Eastern time. Years ago.
Because Strunday night doesn't sound very good.
No, yeah, I know. I went through I tried all that stuff. Yeah. Yeah. To keep it Saturday night, I did that. But I was in here working earlier, and I thought, man, I still like the Straturday night thing, but to keep it in line with everything else that we do here, may need to kind of change the name of the show, but not really, you know. And we'll see what happens. I'm going to give it more thought and figure that out. But I mean, you guys know. I mean, this show it's exactly the same as what you guys saw yesterday. I mean. It's all the same, you know, it's all the same thing, but just a little different, you know. So, and Saturday nights are more loose, you know, talk, different things. Although I am keeping it more guitar focused now than it used to be. It used to be just insanity and crazy, and we would talk about cereal and cartoons and whatever, which, I mean, we can still do because I still like cereal and cartoons. And Max is saying, if you want a bigger audience, do not forget European time, usually 5 hours later than U.S. That's another thing too. And like I did a show, was it yesterday? I think. Did a Talking Guitars, talked about the those Harley Bentons, those new ones, and we can talk about those tonight. I think I did that earlier, and that's the whole thing too. Is like Max, like you're saying later, but I always kind of thought, well, hey, if I do an earlier show, then that can cater to the people that are 8 hours ahead of me, because for them, for me, late morning, early afternoon is evening for them. Right. John Dotson, what's up, dude? So, anyway, I don't know. Always trying to figure stuff out, you guys. I mean, it's a never-ending thing. But hey, let's make this a real show, and let's say hello to the top tier of channel members here on the YouTube side of what we call Johnny Beane TV. Channel membership. It's a great way to help support the channel and support these shows. And the top tier, they get their names read at the top of every talk show, no matter what time the show is. And they are Michael B, Music Therapy Laz, Majestic PB and J Cat, Flipper Carlin, CC, Bay Area Rich, I'll see you Monday, man. Sherman Callahan, Nova 9, R Habs, and Janice Lala, the intern. Right. Janice is the intern around here. So, hey, as a channel member, you get your name in green in the chat. Like, let's see. I see some green names here. Like Bay Area Rich, driving home from beautiful Napa Valley, listening to Straturday Night. Shout out to Bay Area Rich. Shout out. Rich, roll your windows down. Shout out. Napa Valley. Yeah, Napa's nice, man. I wish I was up in Napa Valley right now. That's a nice area.
The names are different in the chat now.
In where?
In the chat.
YouTube?
On YouTube. Yeah, on
or
YouTube.
on StreamYard.
YouTube.
Or both.
Well, I'm looking at YouTube on here, and we have the @ sign in front of every name, and then the numbers after the name.
Probably what happened is there's either a glitch, and what it's doing is it's showing like usernames, like what people's actual usernames are. Well, let me say hi there. Let me see what it shows mine as. It's Johnny Beane.
@ Johnny Beane.
I think it always did though.
No.
For me, it was always @ Johnny Beane. So it could be a glitch, or it could be just a change. YouTube is always changing. I mean, you guys know. Well, I mean, YouTube, they just celebrated 20 years of the platform, and I've been on here for 19 of those 20. So I've seen everything. I've been creating content. You can go back on my channel 19 years. I mean, that's not many people can say that.
True. MPN.
That there's 19, where I can go back and look at 19 years of my life. Although on YouTube, it wasn't like it is now, where it's like every other day doing something. Like I would post something, and 6 months would go by and I'd post something else. Right. Although I was doing what they call YouTube Shorts. I was doing that way before they started that. So a lot of my shorter videos automatically turned into what they call shorts. So, by the way, Burnt Relic, you won a guitar pick. I don't know if you realize that. You won one of these. So message me if you want this. Text me 415-952-3263. I will send this to you. And that's the last one. I've given them all away. I don't even have one to use. But Bay Area Rich, who's driving through the Napa Valley right now, said he's going to send a bunch more. So be able to try them, do demos of them. Very cool guitar picks. They're called Attack Pick by Acoustic Attack. And actually, Janice has some. Janice already had some. She was trying them. So they're pretty cool. Anyway, this is yours. Is that you? Is that you? Somebody just texted. Anyway, if that's you, man, this is yours. If you want it, message me where to send it, and I will do that. And then as far as like a giveaway tonight, I don't know. We'll figure something out.
I was notified today via USPS that the golden deck of cards got delivered today.
Oh, cool.
So he's got them, or at least they're at his post office box.
Right on. That's cool, man. Yeah, so we'll give something away. We're actually going to go over to the Workbench in a little bit. And then at the top of the hour, you guys, I have a premiere for you. If you guys look at the top of the YouTube chat here, you'll see a pinned video. All you got to do is click on that. And actually, I'll be spamming the chat with it anyway. But I did a demo review of the Danelectro Dano wah pedal. Very cool. Very cool pedal. Very interesting and really kind of confusing, really. I've had it for, a few weeks?
Couple weeks, yeah.
And I was going to do a video right away, and I'm like, I can't play the guitar and demo this. There's too many buttons on it, right? I mean, that's weird. Not that that's any different with any other pedal, but maybe because it's a wah pedal, you think wah, but when it has built-in distortion, that just adds another layer to it.
Yeah.
But it's a very wicked sounding pedal. I did a demo. Was it yesterday I did it? But it's premiering today, so you guys will get to check that out. So that's at the top of the hour, whenever that is. I don't know. But anyway, you guys, smash that subscribe, smash that thumbs up. Next goal here on YouTube is 13,500, I believe. There we go.
Yep.
So if you'd like to help us hit that goal, subscribe to the channel. Been getting a lot of new people here. So thank you guys for tuning in. Had a great show yesterday. And yes, it was pre-recorded. A lot of you guys were asking me. Exclusively Van Halen. We have a 3-part series on the Van Halen Kramer that few people knew about. And yesterday we dropped episode 2. And then coming up this Thursday, we'll drop episode 3 for you guys, the final episode. But those have been doing pretty good. So make sure you guys check those out. And I mean, I should probably give you guys a link to that, huh? If I can find it.
I did, today's Saturday, so it must have been yesterday. I played a headless guitar for the first time.
No way.
Yeah, it was one of the 80s. What were those? Steinberg or something?
Steinberger?
Yeah.
What?
What
that's like the top. That's like the top headless guitar. How could you not know what that's called?
I never thought. Anyhow, I played it, and I told you I thought they would throw me off. It didn't. So
Steinberger. That's the top headless guitar there is. The Steinberger. Wait. So did you play an actual one with the trans-trem, or you played like a Spirit or a Hondo or one of those, or you don't know?
It didn't have a trem on it.
It didn't have a headstock, Joni. Okay. So it may not have been an actual Steinberger. Where did you play it?
friend Rodney's house. That yellow one that was in the picture. I didn't even know he had it, and I
Do you have the picture? Show me the picture. I'll tell you what it is. It's probably a yellow Spirit. That's my guess. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys the video from yesterday. Here it is. Watch this later on. Very cool stuff. What? All right, here it is. Check that out. Exclusively Van Halen, the EVH Kramer few knew about, part 2. Make sure you guys check that out. Very cool. Very cool stuff. Yeah, it's a Spirit.
Okay.
I have that exact same guitar, sort of.
Yeah, I played that yesterday because I fixed one of his guitars, so I saw it sitting there and I was like, wait a minute. He handed it to me. It was in tune. So I said, I've never played a headless guitar before. And I thought, but it was fine. I really thought it would mess with me, but it didn't.
Did you use the kickstand?
No.
That model, I have the same guitar. Actually, yeah.
No, you had the police line do not cross strap on it, so I was using that.
It's almost the same as this.
Okay, yeah.
Very similar. And then these particular guitars have a kickstand.
I didn't even pay attention to that.
So, but the thing is, I keep this wrench taped to there because these particular guitars. Okay, so a regular Steinberger uses double balled strings. So you have to order special strings by Labella or Steinberger or whatever. The cool thing about the Spirit, and actually it says by Steinberger, but these guitars were also sold by Music Yo, which is Gibson, but Gibson owns Steinberger now. See, there's a lot of stuff going on. Let's see. Oh yeah, I keep the wrench on there because you can use regular strings with this. You just want to lock them there, but you got to be very careful because they stick out, or they can. See. So when you're playing, you got to be really, really careful.
I mean, it looked like a toy on me, but it didn't. I figured it would mess with me, and it didn't. So I thought, oh, that ain't too bad.
I mean, these guitars, they're 24 frets, which I'm not the biggest fan of, 24 frets, but I've been playing this guitar for over 20 years. This particular one, this used to be like a gigging guitar, like 20 years ago. So I played a lot of shows with this.
Same tremolo.
A lot of stuff. Yeah, I've actually never used the tremolo on this. I've never, the arm has never been in there. I've just never used it. The pickups are not bad. They're select by EMGs. And I remember liking the sound of these through the PV5150, which was my main amplifier.
Another picture of it.
You know?
Yeah, it's yellow.
There's something different about that one. Like, it has a different switch. Are the pickups? Let's see that. I mean, that's a weird angle, but...
Yeah, he took the picture from, like, standing above it. There's two knobs and the switch is in the middle, I think.
Yeah. But you can also see the 24th fret on that one.
Yeah.
And on mine, you can't.
Yeah.
Mine, you can't see it.
Oh.
See. It doesn't have the markers for it. Cool guitars. Yeah. Like I said, it was kind of a main guitar for me at one point, a long time ago. And then if you guys go back on the YouTube channel here, about 6 years, 7 years. Oh my gosh. You'll see a lot of live streams that I did from a studio. And I did a lot of recording at this particular studio. And that was the guitar that I normally used. Just because it's easy to travel with, and
Yeah.
I think it sounds good. You know,
It did. He had he has up in his one room, he's got 2 Marshall stacks, but he has the little mini Marshall stack downstairs. Just got like the little head with, I think, one 12-inch speaker in each cab. That's what I was playing it through, and I was surprised at how good it sounded. So.
Yeah, they're good guitars, and like I said, they're called Spirit. Yeah, there's a lot of, so it's a Steinberger guitar, Steinberger brand, but not with the trans tremolo, which is when most guitar players think of Steinberger, especially if they're from the 80s era, they think of the trans tremolo. Which these guitars do not have.
My buddy had the Steinberger bass from the 80s.
Like the one that Sting played.
I don't know.
Probably, yeah. Well, yeah, if it was a Steinberger in the 80s. And hey, MPN, you're asking why your real name is on there instead of 5150. Either there's a glitch on YouTube or they've changed the way usernames are shown. I don't know. We can figure that out if you want. We can do that as well. But anyway, so the Steinberger Spirit, it's Gibson owns them. I think they still make them, but the one that I have is from 20 years ago, and I think they're great guitars. And there's different models. There's 2 hums, single hum, right? So there's different ones. What was I gonna say though? Anyway, Clayton's saying tomorrow's your birthday. Well, dude, happy birthday, Clayton.
It's also Adam's birthday.
Cool. Clayton James Hicks, 1998, dude. Happy early birthday, man. Clayton's been in these chats for years. I remember when I first started doing these shows, and I remember Nesdal and I would be like, hey, it's Clayton James Hicks. I remember always saying that because you're always like, it's Wolfgang Wednesday. Like when we would do the shows on Wednesdays. Wow. Yeah, time just flies, man. Tomorrow is Adam's birthday too, from FU Tone? Well, dude, happy birthday to Adam from FU Tone. This guy right here.
Hey now, Adam Reaver, fu-tone.com, and my less crappier promo reel for Johnny Beane TV. You're watching Johnny Beane TV. Check it out.
Yes, and happy birthday. He's got these cool guitar picks. Did you see those?
Mm-mm.
They got these guitar picks, and I think they're made more for acoustic guitars. Did you guys see that post today? They look pretty interesting. Very cool. Oh my gosh. Oh. All right, I have to clip that because that was just all right. You guys.
That's the bass.
It's all about the bass. Johnny Beane TV. Clipped. All right, there we go. Oh, that's the one your friend has?
And 86, I think. 86 or 87.
Oh, cool.
And is that the one that Sting played?
No. No, see, that's the shape of. Are you sure that's from 86 or 87?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It even says Steinberg.
Well, my guitar is from 20 years ago and says Steinberger on it. It's saying Steinberger doesn't. I don't know. Who knows? What do you got? Well, in the chat, what do you guys think? What do you guys think, dudes? And yeah, people keep asking me about their usernames. Let's find out right now, actually. Let's see. Let me go ask my very good friend, you guys know, Gemini. Let's see. Hi, Gemini.
Hi there. What can I help you with today?
I'm watching YouTube videos right now, and usernames have numbers in them, and this is something I have not seen before. Is there a glitch or something going on right now?
Yes. YouTube is currently testing a new way of displaying usernames, and you're seeing part of that test. To make sure everyone has a unique username, YouTube is adding numbers to the end of some people's handles. This is just a test, though, so it might not stick around.
There you go.
Thank you,
Gemini.
Gemini.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
So see, you guys, it's all good.
You're testing. You're test subjects right now.
Mm-hmm. Like I told you guys, YouTube is always changing, always evolving. So it's all good. And see, even 88 Notes has a number in his name. Wait a minute, that always was your name. 88 Notes, dude. Good to see you, man.
Backstage.
Backstage. How you doing?
Peggy, how you doing?
Yes.
So, who was the guy who won the cards last week? I just know his real name from the address. I don't know.
Well, don't say it.
Oh, I know. I can't remember what his screen name was.
I don't know. Well, actually, I can. Was that on here?
Yeah.
Okay, I can tell you who it was. Giveaway winners. Peggy's eating candy.
Gold
the cards?
Yeah, gold cards.
That was Darren.
Okay.
What do you mean don't know the real name? You mean that's not his real name?
I don't know if that's what it...
Who would... It's Darren. Don't say his last name.
Yeah, I know.
Case, but in here, his name's Darren. Although now it's Darren 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You weren't baking in Michigan today? That's cool, dude. Yeah, stay cool, man. It was pretty nice out here in Santa Cruz. You know? And 88 Notes. Missed you down here today, dude. Nice weather down here.
It's not Darren. Close, but... Okay.
That must be a username then.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's cool. Okay, let's see, you guys. Smash that thumbs up, you guys. We got 47 watching. Thank you, guys. Smash that thumbs up. And let's see. So at the top of the hour, well, wow, just in 20 minutes. Dude, this show is flying by already. In about 30 minutes, I have a YouTube premiere for you guys. So don't be scared if you get an alert saying, "Oh, Johnny has another video." I'm going to send you guys over there. I mean, stay here. We'll watch the video together. Actually, I'll show the video here as well. Actually, that doesn't help us out. So go over and watch the video when it happens. We'll be sitting here cutting our fingernails or something. Okay.
Working on guitars.
Or working on guitars. Right? And John says, got to get in bed, church tomorrow. Right on, dude. '88 Notes working on the drain pipe. Yeah, you guys, we got guitars. I was gonna change strings on the TEASE. The TEASE-SBH-E. This one right here. It has the green DR strings. They're kind of disintegrating. Like if you look real closely.
The finish is not the strings, everybody.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the green is yeah, like right here.
Yeah.
Right here. See that?
Yeah. Well, and as that happens, I know from experience from playing the other ones, they change sound.
Change sound to better or worse?
That depends on how you look at it. I mean,
well,
it depends.
Yeah, I don't know. So I was going to change strings, and yeah, maybe we'll do this. I'll change to, we'll try these out, the SIT strings. Now, something else I wanted to do was I wanted to put 9s on that as well. I think it has 10s on it. I wanted to change to 9s. So even though I have both, if you guys saw, I was at the booth at the NAMM show, and I think it was the owner of the company. He handed these to me. So we're going to put these on. We're going to try them out.
You might be surprised. Those are nice strings.
We're going to, yeah. So we're going to try these. Mark's Gas Station. Huh? Holly Lewis? What? Have you heard of a guy named Vic? I don't know. Message me.
Vic Envoy.
Send me a message. So I'll be changing strings on that guitar. And probably some other stuff as well. But let me see. I want to show you guys this before we... I think, yeah, we'll look at those Harley Benton guitars. I talked about them yesterday. Pretty interesting stuff. We'll look at those. I want to show you guys this clip, though. If you guys are... If you're a channel member... Right? We talked about channel membership earlier. One of the perks of being a channel member is you get exclusive content. Did you drop your phone again?
No.
You get exclusive content.
No, it's right here and it didn't break.
Oh, good. So, anyway, so I have a clip. What? I'm getting comments right now. OMG, how cool is that? Somebody just dropped a comment on something. Let's see, where... Here, check this out. This is pretty funny. Okay, that's Holly. Thank you, Holly. I'll check that out. Anyway, you guys know I play video games over on Twitch for 3 years. I've been trying to get you guys to come over there. Nobody wants to come over. Even Ron left.
Well, I didn't. I still have my account.
Yeah, but you left. You're not even there. So, right? You're not even there. So just admit it. You're gone.
I'm not.
You left.
But you need to start playing Call of Duty.
I can't because it's...
that's right.
I can't do it. So anyway, so I've been playing this game called Streamer Simulator 2, where you become a streamer, you know, which is kind of what this is, sort of. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much what this is streaming, really. So in this game, you have to build a computer. You actually steal the parts from like your old job. It's pretty weird. And then you build a computer, and then you stream, and then your chat is like, you know, saying, you know, all sorts of weird, you know, stuff to you, and it's pretty wild. I think I leveled up last night, though, and Ian was there. Ian, do you remember this? Right. Ian, do you remember? You were there, man. You're a YouTube star. Yes. So, anyway, so I think I leveled up. Because what happens now is whenever I go out, and again, this is where it's weird because it's a video game, but what I'm doing in the video game is really what I do in real life, which is go out, stream, do streaming shows from here. You know, everything you guys see from here, you know, is I mean, it's anyway. So I play a video game as well, doing the same type of stuff, but it's different. Anyway, I think I leveled up because when I go outside now, the whole town, they follow me everywhere. They can't believe it's me. Right. And so anyway, so I was playing last night. Ian was there. You were actually, yeah, he's saying he was there. And there's proof that you were there. And I'll let this play a few times because you can see your name in the chat. So let's just check this out. I thought this clip was pretty funny. I'll let this play a couple times and then we'll check out the guitars. But hey, check this out. This is me on Twitch. So if you guys want more of this, come over to Twitch. All right, check this out. Hell yeah, man. They're all taking photos of me and stuff. So apparently you get famous. Look, people start chasing you. Look, I'm like a beetle. People start chasing you down the... I just got hit by the car. Oh, no. Are we clipping this? This is horrible. We're clipping this, man. Johnny Beane Twitch, ! In the chat. Come on over. Johnny Beane TV. Hell yeah, man. Play it one more time. They're all taking photos of me and stuff. So apparently you get famous. Look, people start chasing you. Look, I'm like a beetle. People start chasing you down the... I just got hit by the car. Oh, no. Are we clipping this? This is horrible. We're clipping this, man. Johnny Beane Twitch, ! In the chat. Come on over. Johnny Beane TV. Hell yeah. There you go. That was just too weird, man, So every time I go outside in the game now, people, like, they run up to me and they're like, "It's you. I can't believe it. Can I have a hug? Can I kiss you?" All this stuff. Except at that particular point, everybody was in the street taking photos of me, and that car, it wasn't a good scene. Right, Ian? But Ian, you were there. That's true. You were actually there. You know? Peggy, we missed you. You weren't there. But Ian was there. Holly says, that's just creepy. Yeah, it's pretty weird. But then I did kind of tell a story about how that does happen from time to time. Like, yeah, I mean, if I go to the NAMM show, yes, I run into people left and right there, and that's really the reason I'm there, is for that. And then if I go into a guitar store, every once in a while at Guitar Center, somebody will know me from this. You know, some of you guys have seen that. But it has happened where I've just been out just in regular public, and people have been like, "Wait a minute, you did all that Van Halen stuff." You know, or you did the Van Halen, or you did the Van Halen stuff years ago, right? Even though I do a Van Halen talk show now, they know me from doing Van Halen guitar tricks on.
But that can't be you. That guy was younger.
That guy was younger, you know. Right? What? Other question? What other question? What? That's just creepy. Is that a question?
No, keep going up.
Oh, why does everyone's name in the chat have an @ sign? Okay, right now YouTube is trying an experiment with usernames, and they want everybody to have an individual username, and it's to cut down on basically on those fake Johnny Beane fuckers is what it is. So, excuse my language. But they want to get rid of people impersonating people, which there's people that are impersonating me out there. So maybe that's why it's in my chat. They're giving people individual names.
That's true.
But no, that is yes, trolls. That's exactly what it is.
The wannabeans.
Yeah. They want to get rid of wannabeans. Not nearly as handsome. It's everybody's real URLs, Janice, the intern, is saying. Yeah. everybody has to have an individual username, IRL or URL or bots. Yeah, all that stuff. What happened to that thing that I use? There it is. Yeah, or bots. Yeah.
Or these.
Those pretenders are not the spectacle you seek. Instead, seek out the true Johnny Beane television production. Continue forth.
Yes, that's what this is. Very good. All right. So where's the real time? Okay, so in 9 minutes, I don't think we have time to do anything. We have a premiere starting in about 9 minutes. Although I did add the 2-minute countdown to it. Well, hey, let's do this. We can go ahead and look at these, and then we'll do the premiere, and then from there we'll go to the workbench. Okay. So, but yeah, let's check this out, you guys. There's some brand new guitars. These ones right here. Let's check these out. So I talked about these yesterday. The ST-80 FR series. And they're basically the same guitar. You got either 1 or 2 pickups.
I gotta go with a 1. I know you'll have to go with a 2.
Oh yeah, yesterday that's what I said. So, what do you guys think of these? How many of you guys have these? Because people are commenting on my video from yesterday saying, hey, yeah, I have those, or I have something like it, or what do you guys think? Well, what do you think? What do you think of that guitar?
That, like I said, that other than the headstock and the fact that it's got the pinwheel adjustment, I mean, body-wise, that's the closest thing to an 80s Charvel Model 2 that you can get without actually buying the Model 2.
Like body-wise, it's
identical.
Same shape.
Yep.
It's identical. Let's see. Holly Lewis Music 1 says, I don't like the color personally. Let's see. Be legit. Hate one pickup guitars. Holly says, go back to Brad Pitt. Let's see. Michael Tagler, channel member, looks great. Chinese wages making it low price. Let's check it out. Cameron Cooper made a real good video. Cool. Yeah, I know Cameron. I know him. He's been on the show a couple times. He actually, I think at some point he's going to be back on here. So, oh yeah, we got to look at the time too. Okay, we got a few minutes. So grab your hairspray and slip into your spandex. It's time to sling on the ST-80 FR-MN. This 80s inspired axe features an American basswood body with a taper heel cut and a bolt-on roasted Canadian flame maple neck and fingerboard. Let's check this out. Let's just kind of scroll. There's the specs. So one thing that I did hear from, or somebody that did drop a comment, they were saying that they didn't like the pickups. They were saying the pickups needed to be changed out.
Yeah, it would even been better if it was white and black, that cream and black. I don't know if they were trying to play off their roasted neck.
Well, that's called a zebra. It's either a zebra or a reverse. Actually, in the chat, is that, you guys know, is that a zebra or is that a reverse zebra? Because there is a difference. Holly says zebra. Also saying Michael and the EVH guitar is amazing. You like that, Ollie? Yeah, I've played that guitar like 10 years ago. And we have one more episode actually dropping this Thursday. And we show you guys more of the guitar. So make sure to tune in this Thursday. And yes, it is during the last show. Unfortunately, the other guys wanted it to drop on the certain day at a certain time, and so sorry, Laz. What? You don't know? Zebra, yeah. Is that zebra or is that reverse zebra? Somebody knows. Anyway. Yeah, I dig it. I mean, I do like the one pickup. No, Ron doesn't know. Ron, is that a zebra or a reverse zebra?
I don't know.
Ron doesn't know.
As much as I like Seymour Duncan and cherish MJ, I don't like the zebra pickups. I don't like the, I mean, they sound, there's obviously, you can get them in any style pickup, but I just don't like that look.
Dang.
But see, I'm thinking about getting one of those, then putting my red Seymour Duncan Custom 5 that MJ made in it.
Mm-hmm. I don't have time to play all those IDs. Sorry. Actually, just kidding. I do. We got nothing but time because we're waiting for another video to start. MJ.
Hi, this is MJ from the Seymour Duncan NAMM 2023 in Anaheim, California. You're watching Johnny B.
Johnny Beane.
Johnny Beane. Okay. Thanks for all your support.
For those of you who don't know, she makes the best Seymour Duncan pickups you'll ever try.
There we go.
Hi guys, Seymour here at the NAMM 2019 with Johnny Beane. We're having a good time and enjoy it.
Yes, everybody. Seymour Duncan pickups. They're the best.
Yes, they are.
Yes. Very cool stuff. Here, so I'm gonna send you. Open up another browser, you guys. Check out this Premiere. Yeah, let's do that. We'll continue talking about that, but I want to send you guys over. Check this out. Actually, something you can do if you want. I mean, you can have both windows open. I don't know if you guys know this. You can pause this live feed and then come back to it, and it'll start exactly where you paused it. It won't jump to live. You won't miss anything. So, but what you can do is you can pause this, keep the window open, pause this, check out the other video, and then unpause this, watch us, we'll still be saying whatever we were talking about. And then if you want, you can click the live, and that'll jump right to where the live feed is.
Or they would be, 16 minutes behind us? However long that video is.
Something like that, yeah. Something like it. But here's the video, you guys. Check this out. Jump over there. It's starting in a couple minutes. And like I said, I mean, I really don't want to show it on here because people, they might as well stay here, but I'm trying to get people to go over there. So click on this, check that out. Actually, we'll just be standing here like this for about the next 13 minutes. It'll just be like this. It'll be like this. Janice, there you are. Janice is over there. No, well, no, because that's not fair. Because anybody watching this on replay is like, wait a minute, I'm watching this. If you're watching this on replay, you can watch this video as well. Because at the end, well, in the chat, there it is. I mean, it's right there. But also at the end of this video, it'll be on a screen, like right here or there. All right, I see some of you guys over there. So make sure to smash that thumbs up over there, because if you're there, you're probably subscribed because I just sent you over there. Although people are getting alerts right now too, right? Are you guys getting alerts saying this just went on?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Cool. So we got about 1:20 until it starts, but we'll go back and look at these. The Harley Benton. Yeah, I think they look pretty cool, man. The ST-80 FRMN in radiant red.
How much are those?
Does it say?
That would be a good one to do a diver down. Put the white stripe on it. Oh, check price at Thurman. Yeah.
Click on it.
I can't.
You can't?
In stock shortly.
Oh, because you broke your phone. Is this ASMR? I've got the music in my headphone too. No, it's just the intro. It's just the type of intro I picked. The countdown. There you go. 8, 7, 6. Jump over there, you guys. Check it out. Check out the video. Yes. Smash that thumbs up. Okay, I'll just let that go. So you guys, if you're jumping over there, check that out. It's a live premiere. So the footage is, I mean, it's pre-recorded, but the chat is live over there. So I'm over there too. I can say hi. Hi. Hi.
Hello there.
So check. Oh my gosh. So check that out. Okay, so those of you that stayed though, if you guys want to watch that later, the ST-80 FRMNHH. Yeah, I mean that's the one that I would try, because I mean 2 pickups is just more options. I mean I just can't. Well, I mean I can, but a lot of times when I go to play a solo, I flip it to the neck position. Thank you, Keith. That's the glasses. That's what happens. That's the glare on the glasses.
$385 plus shipping. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's like killer price.
Mm-hmm.
But you'll with the way the Van Halen inspired guitar for CC is, they're going to have 3 sounds with 1 pickup and a 3-way switch.
Mm-hmm. I'm very interested in hearing that guitar when you get that done.
I'll hear it. You'll hear it, and then I'll send you the wiring diagram.
Oh, right on. What? Kirk Hammett is in my chat right now? Is that true? We'll know because it'll be a bunch of numbers after his name. No, they're making jokes because of the wah pedal.
He'll be. Did you see his shoes? 2 wah pedals?
I've seen that before, yeah. That's pretty weird. Wait a minute, what am I doing? I should be doing this. Sorry, hang on a sec. I'm just Okay. All right. So we got that window. We got that window. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, no, that is the right window. Okay. That's a different window. Okay. All right. So the ST-80 FR M and HH. I dig that. I mean, I just, like I said, one pickup for me, I can't. It's just not enough options. It's just like one tone. And yeah, you can do a coil cut, and that's actually almost worse, having just the one single coil. I mean, I would rather have one humbucker than one single coil. But then again, my favorite guitars are Strats, and the 3 single coils, the 2 and the 4 positions are chef's kiss. Right? There's nothing like it, man. Those tones are just
I mean,
amazing.
I can't say anything about 2 pickups right here.
Mm-hmm.
So, and now that almost everything I have here has more than one pickup, I'm getting used to, flipping up to the neck for certain things. But there's still something about those original 80s Model 2s, which is that's a copy of. There's just something about those with one pickup. It was glorious.
Well, it's the look, right?
Yeah.
It's the look. I mean, it's not. Well, I mean, we've talked about this before. I mean, if you had your choice to play a 1 pickup or a 2 pickup guitar,
yeah, I said 1.
You would go for just the 1 pickup.
Yeah.
So let's say you're in the studio, and you have that 1 guitar, and that's all you have, and you're tracking guitars, right? Let's say you're doing let's just say you just have that. That's it. Just the 1 pickup, and you're tracking rhythm, you're tracking lead. Everything will sound pretty much the same.
Well, we had been in the studio the first time we went in and did, I think it was a 6-song EP. I had taken the stereo Ripley, but didn't play it as stereo. And then I also had my black Charvel Model 2, just like that, but black. Well, but it had the Kahler tremolo in it, so I hated Kahler tremolos. But I used it for most of everything. And then when we did the LP, after we signed with Sin City, I used my ESP, which was just 1 pickup. But it had a switch. It was a dB boost switch, which made it a lot hotter. So when I had to do other parts, didn't want it to sound the same, I'd flip the switch up, which gave it pretty much a whole different sound. But it was still that 1 pickup. I mean, I just started getting into 2 pickup guitars within the last 7 years. So, and this one is 2 pickup plus push pull.
Push pull broken.
No, I just knob off. This isn't. I need to find ones that have the screw. Either that, or I need to drill a hole and thread it so it stays on better. But yeah, that's push pull. So
okay, but my question though is just having the 1 pickup. Yeah, I know that's what Van Halen used, but he was Van Halen. Not everybody's Van Halen, right? And plus in the studio, I mean, most players use a lot of different stuff, and most of the time they don't even use in the studio what they use live. It's 2 totally different setups, 2 different rigs, 2 different guitars, whatever. But let's say this was your guitar. I mean, not this particular one, but just a 1 pickup.
Yeah.
You're in the studio, and you're tracking. And this is a question for you guys, also in the chat. you're tracking, and yeah, you can double track, and you can hard pan left and right, two different performances, which makes it sound more like two different guitars, which, right? Even though you're playing the same thing,
Yeah.
There's little differences, so it does make it like, oh, there's two different things. But then you go to solo, you go to do overdubs and all that. It's just the one pickup. So it's pretty much, I mean, yeah, you can change your amp settings, and of course when the engineer, whoever goes to mix, oh yeah, they're gonna EQ stuff up, change stuff up a little different, whatever. But that's right, you're extremely limited. And it's gotten to the point now where I can't play a one pickup guitar. And I'm not talking studio. I'm talking just in general. I feel like, oh, there's nowhere to go with it.
Well, it's going to be interesting to hear that with the three-way switch for the one pickup. So it may sound great and be something that's fantastic, or it may be a flop. We're going to find out. Theoretically, it should work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. But you would still just do just the one pickup? Say you're in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
And you have, and not even just one guitar. Let's say you take 5 guitars, but they're all just one pickup guitars.
Well,
and you can say, yeah, they'll sound different, but not really.
Well, like all these here, they each have different pickups. So they all do sound different. Even
are they one pickup guitars or 2 pickup guitars?
Well, there's 2, but I just usually use the one, the bridge, on 99% of them.
Okay. But if you were to plug 2 guitars in back to back, would we really hear the differences?
I mean, I do. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to.
So you do. So, okay.
Like if you take the...
Oh, this is going to get good. Okay, wait. Okay, let's say I do a test. Let's say I play 2 different guitars. Would you be able to tell the differences in the pickups?
Well, I was able to pick the picks you were playing. I was able to tell that difference.
I think you just got lucky on that one.
No, I did not.
Oh, that's right. I did do the guitar picks, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, that may be a little too much, but I just think, just in my opinion, just a one pickup guitar it's almost like, yeah.
Well, it makes the world go around. But
I do love them. I do love them.
Like that Aqua Burst or whatever, the one you said looks like the ocean floor, Jackson, that has a Black Winter pickup in the neck, or in the bridge, and a Jazz in the neck. So if you go to my next 2 pickup soloist, there's 3 more. And one has active Fishmans, so you know that's going to sound different. But if you go to those 2 green, that one has the Nazgul and Sentient, and the other one has the Pegasus. And so all 3 guitars, although all 3 of them are soloist, they all 3 have different pickups, and they all 3 sound different. Now, I mean, could you hear it through here? And if you're listening on the phone, no. But if you're here and listen to the recordings, no change anything. Just plug in and play. You can tell they're different.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how all my 80s Charvels all had different pickups too, for that reason. But when I got the ESP in '87, the M1 Custom with the one, I did have MJ do that pickup in the yellow. but it also had that DB switch in it. Which, I mean, it was like it totally changed the sound of it. Not to mention boosted it like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah. No, there is ways to change the sound of one setup. I mean, that's why there's pedals. That's why there's, yeah, that's like what Scott is saying. That's why there's a volume knob. There's all that stuff. But yeah, just having just that one sound, I can't do it. We're back. Is the video over?
Yeah, it just ended on my phone.
Let me see. It's telling me it's still on. Holly, are you back? James, take care, man. Holly, if you're watching, that loop that was in that looper is from like years ago. Like when I first wrote that riff. She's like, I've heard this 500 times. Oh, yeah, it did end. Holly's like, I've heard this song 100 times. But if you listen, it's different. It's not as refined as it is now. There we go. You guys are back. Thank you. Thank you guys for coming back. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
No. Welcome, you guys. Okay, so we got that. What?
Ian.
Huh?
Wish I still had the stuff
I had in the 80s. Yeah. Well, I didn't have anything in the 80s. I didn't get stuff till the 90s. No, the 2000s. Really, the 2000, like 2000, about 20 years ago, I had a lot of stuff. I was up to like 50 guitars.
That's what you got now.
About 20 years ago. I'm working my way back up.
You're probably at 50 now at least. If not 54.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
I don't have all the stuff I had in the 80s, but I got some of it. Including hair. I don't have all the hair I had in the 80s. But
Max, all you need is one volume knob to play Cathedral. That's true. But did you know Cathedral? See, I know my Van Halen. That's why I do a show. Did you know Cathedral was actually recorded on a Strat, which has 3 pickups? It's true. He had the crappiest acoustic guitar back then. Oh, my goodness. Well, these days that's considered vintage and worth a lot of money. Yeah. So
yeah, we went past the old and crappy to just, oh, that's vintage. Yeah.
Oh, anything old and crappy eventually becomes vintage and cool. You guys know that.
Remember that, people.
It's true. You know? Anyway, as far as these guitars, pretty cool stuff. And if any of you guys, if you have one of these, let us know what you think about those.
That's I mean, that would.
What?
That guitar is going to be cool.
Oh my gosh! Talking to your microphone, please.
That guitar.
Your gate, Ron. Listen to me. I've told you this. Your gate keeps grabbing, and when you talk, you tend to go off like this, looking at your amazing collection of guitars, and it cuts your mic off, and we can't hear what you're saying. So I was like, "Whoa!"
I need to. I'm going to try something. I'm going to put this mic back into the Helix, and then run it like the guitar into the Roadcaster. See if I can eliminate that hum through their ham radio, which I didn't have to do that before. If I shut it off now, it's just.
Oh my gosh!
So I might be able to beat it that way.
Ah, Okay, so everybody's back. Everybody came back from that video. Pretty cool pedal, huh, you guys? Pretty interesting stuff. I may need
the looks
to,
alone is neat, especially if you're a car nut.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool looking thing. Wall pedals. You know, I'll admit, I used to use them years ago. I really haven't used them in several years, but I think this one, it's you know, it has more it has more options to it. See, I'm all about options now. I'm not about just the one thing. It's like a guitar to me now has to have, you know, at least 3 pickups, 2 pickups, you know, on a humbucker. It has to have at least 2 humbuckers, 3 single coils, or the hum single. I mean, that's good too. And then as far as, well, a wah pedal, generally a wah pedal is just one thing.
Yeah.
Right? Just one. You step on it, turns on,
just
step
a wah.
on, turns off. This one has different settings. It has like 3 different 60s sounds, 3 different 70s sounds, and it has distortion. And you can like mix. It's pretty interesting. You guys heard it on that video, and if you guys have not heard it, actually it is now a VOD, so you can actually go over there and you can click on that, and the video will play for you. Like it'll. So drop your comments on there.
But see, with what you're doing now, where you're playing and you play different stuff, you have to have all those options in order to do what is needed. And that's fine. That's great. I mean, if you're serious, if you're a serious musician, you have to have options, and you have to be very open to everything. You can't be like, oh no, I only play a 1 pickup guitar and I turn my amp all the way up, and if they don't like that, F them. Then you're not doing anything. But
But Ron likes the sound, and that's fine.
Well, but
that's
what
fine.
I'm saying is, for 9 years, that's what I played. So for me, that's all I needed. But for you, I never played in anybody else's band. It was always mine. It was 9 years of my band with those guys. So we had our sound, and that's just what it was. But if I had to do what you're doing, then I would need all the options too. So neither of us are wrong. It's just 2 different types of music. But I can see where, for what you're doing, you would have to have this, and this, and be able to change this, and this for whatever gig you're
like
playing.
Everything. Yeah. Like everything. I mean, you guys look behind me and you see all these pedals on this wall. I mean, there's some different stuff there. There's some stuff right there. And this is just a few. This is just, a couple different things. But I mean, if you're playing in a situation and you're playing covers, you're playing originals, even just playing different venues, I mean, you have to have options. And the thing is, you have to be open. I know I just said all this, but you have to be open to different things, and you have to be open to change. Spare change, especially.
I had options. I could use 1 full stack, or 2 full stacks, or 3 full stacks.
What?
Yeah, I know. I'm paying for it. Right now, I should hear that in my ears.
Oh, me too. Yeah, we're all gonna get that. But anyway, for me personally, I'm open to everything. I listen to all different kinds of music. I know I say this all the time, you know. I listen to all different types of music, and if a situation comes up, whether it's recording, because I've done all that. I've done, well, I still do. You know, I do record. I do tracks, you know, for artists. By the way, I'm available if anybody's watching. Need some guitar tracks on your track? Hit me up. I'm very easy to get a hold of. You know, unless I'm ghosting you, you'll never see me again. But but let me just say, any serious musician is open to anything, and if you're in a situation and they're like, hey, you know, this track needs this, whatever, then you have a bag of tricks and you're able to come up with that sound. You know, whether it's your own stuff, whether you're in a band. See, personally, I would rather be in somebody else's band, right? I've ran my own bands before, and well, I mean, look at this. This is like running a band. I mean, doing Johnny Beane TV, whatever this is. Yeah, I'm running this already. I mean, this is great. I can do whatever I want, whatever. But as far as music, I'd rather be in another band, and you know, of course, you know, dig the music and stuff, but be open, you know, to do, you know, different stuff, and yeah, to have some input of, you know, whether it's, you know, just everything. But I think what I'm trying to say, though, is you want to have a whole arsenal of tones and sounds to choose from. Right?
Yeah.
But then again, see, I can just talk as much as I want on this show. No, let me just say this. It depends on the genre of music. Mm-hmm. I mean, I can see with Ron, you like your Ozzy Osbourne, your Randy Rhoads. There was just really one sound. Dude, I listened to that. When we had Bob Daisley on, I went and I listened to those records. And a lot of the guitar, every song, it was pretty much the same. Every guitar was like the same thing over and over and over. But that was the genre. That was the style. Mm-hmm. Right. But the style of stuff that I like, I like everything.
Well, I do too. I just didn't play everything. You know,
I like clean guitars. I generally use clean guitar more than I use distortion. I rarely use distortion, but when I do use distortion, I use hell of weird distortion stuff. I use like fuzz tones.
Okay, here I don't want to say the name, but I asked Gemini about my old band, and it says heavy metal band from Wheeling, West Virginia. She only got the last one. She picked, well, whatever. Gemini. Because people really dug their sound. They had a classic heavy metal style with a little bit of thrash influence. If you like bands like Metallica or Slayer, you might want to check them out. That's the style we sounded like.
Like what?
Metallica, Slayer, Black Sabbath, Alice Cooper, that type.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was different, you know. But you know, for 9 years we played that, and I didn't have to. You know, it worked. But again, you know, you're talking, what, 35 years ago, 40 years ago, 40 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and again,
well, you're lucky. You know, you're lucky because that stuff has come back around now. So you're cool again.
Yeah. Well, I'm old. It's vintage. That's cool. I'm vintage.
The 80s is back. The thing is, these days with the internet, everything is available now. Every genre is out there, whatever that is. So you can do anything now, really, really. You can do whatever that is, and if there's a scene for it, you know, you can.
Someone
will
find it. Yeah.
You can do that. Right. What if EVH played on Tush by ZZ Top? Van Halen did used to cover ZZ Top in the club days.
But it didn't sound like ZZ Top. It sounded like Eddie.
It sounded like Van Halen.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. But, I mean, yeah. Okay, wait a minute. What are we... okay.
Hit the bench.
Do I have recordings? Yeah, I do. I do, man. I mean, you can find the stuff on YouTube. If you go to, just search Van Halen ZZ Top. I mean, the most available recordings of Van Halen playing ZZ Top stuff is they covered Beer Drinkers and Hellraisers in 83. So the Diver Down era, the Diver Down South American tour, they played that. That is out there. You can find that. Although they did play what's the one? Lagrange. They did play that in the clubs. So you can find Max, yeah, you can find that. I think they played some other stuff too, because Van Halen, they played a lot of covers back in the day, but as you guys know, they always sounded like Van Halen. Edward couldn't make a cover tune sound like the original. And for back then, it wasn't good, but I mean, look, he became Eddie Van Halen. Right.
Yeah, because I remember, 86, 87, we would do Black Sabbath songs. People, like, you want to hear the Black. So I ended up putting 4 of them together, and it was a 12-minute song. But even though, because we started with Paranoid up until the solo, then went immediately, it was like Paranoid, solo, Heaven and Hell, up until the solo, then it went into NIB, up until the solo, then it went to Sweet Leaf, up until the solo, then we finished with back from the solo on of Paranoid. So it started with half Paranoid and ended with the solo and the second half. Took 12 minutes to play, but everybody loved it. But I can't tell you how many times we heard, okay, even though you put all the songs together, you still played them like they're supposed to be. So that's what they like. Mother. Hold on.
Yo. Rock and roll, Led Zeppelin. Oh, sure, yeah. They played that with Sammy. 5150, that was like the last song they played. Van Halen also played Kool and the Gang, disco music. Kool and the Gang actually opened for Van Halen in 2012. So Ron's on the phone. But yeah, so we're going to go to the Workbench, do some stuff. Yeah, I was going to change strings on the TEASE-SBH-E on the green. I don't know what the actual name of this color is, but it has these strings that are green, and I was going to change them over. So I think I'm going to try I think I'm going to try these. The SIT 9 through 42s. I think I'll try these out and see what they sound like. I got these from them at NAMM. If you guys saw the stream, you saw I was talking to the guy and he was like, "Here." So we'll try them. It's not green. All right. What? They changed stuff? Now we don't know who is who in the chat anymore? I know who you guys are. I can tell who you guys are. Because of the names. You guys have the same avatars. But again, it's just an experiment with YouTube. So don't get upset.
I'm going to switch cameras.
Don't go and try to change your name, because that's just going to confuse. That's going to be even more confusing. So he's going to switch cameras. I'm going to jump over there. But I have to actually do this. Let's see. Enter studio. Here we go. Amps are going to be a thing of the past. They kind of already are. A lot of bigger names aren't using real amps anymore. Okay. Hey, Michael B. What's up, dude? Okay, so we're going to go to the workbench. I'm going to jump in like this.
Like that.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Hear me okay?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Turn the
Yes.
turn the
Yes.
turn something down.
Yes. Yes. Turn the yes. Turn.
Ian.
There.
Yes.
I gotta get the headphones.
Is the name thing new? Yes. It is. Come on over to the workbench, you guys. Yes. Come on over. How's this? Yes. How's that? Can you guys see my workbench? My workbench is kind of a disaster, unfortunately. So what are you doing to the TEASE guitar?
This. We're gonna Holoflash it.
Oh, wow.
And I'm gonna use this little iron.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
I have never done this before. So it's an experiment, and I figure if it doesn't work, I can sand this down and just repaint it black.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought if it does work, it'd be kind of cool on a Telecaster.
Oh, here's the stuff from that previous the video you guys went over to, the Danowa. Check that out. And I also featured this looper, the Lekato loop station. So in the description of this video will be links to all this stuff. And the pedal rechargeable pedal power supply by Lekato as well. But for now, I need to clean off the workbench.
Test a little spot right here. So I just figured this would be kind of cool on a Telecaster. And then...
you mean a T-style?
Yes, the Tease Telly. So I'm going to do a little test right here, just see how it goes. I don't know how long you're supposed to hold it.
That's what she said. Did you do any research before you decided to do that?
Yeah.
It's probably a good idea. So I'm just changing the strings, you guys. From these green strings to wherever
it is. It's working. I don't know if I need to do it. One guy did it without parchment paper, another guy did it with it, so I'll try it this way first.
Parchment paper. Can you see the chat?
Yeah.
Max is asking, wouldn't it be better using a hot blow dryer on the wrap?
This isn't a wrap. It's Holoflash paper.
This has some Holoflash on it too. The top of the pack that says electric guitar strings.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Holoflash. Or no, it's silver, but my lighting in here makes it Holoflash.
Cool. It's working. You got to turn it different ways. And this Holoflash I got is 80s Kramer Holoflash, believe it or not.
That's cool, man. We like that. It's Kramer time. What do you think of the route on that for that not the humbucker, but for the neck?
That's wild. You can definitely have any creation you want. As far as pickups go.
Yeah, I want to put a humbucker in the orange one. Kramer time. That's right, Lawrence. All this stuff. I've got this guitar pick that keeps going off right here. Oh, come on. By the way, where's everybody watching from tonight? Where are you currently? What state are you currently watching from? Oh, I see how it works.
How far are the
So if anybody's just tuning in, I'm just changing strings on the TEASE-SBH-E. I'm putting the SIT set of 9s on here. Before it had a set of 10s of the DW, or no, I'm sorry, DR, the DR neon green. So I'm changing it back to somewhat regular strings, I guess. Ron,
I think you're going to like those strings.
I'm excited to try them. And Ron is currently ironing his guitar.
I think I'm taking it a step too far here, ironing them guitar. They said you can't put polyurethane clear over this because it dulls it. So they said you can use a water-based clear, but they don't recommend that you put anything on it. Because I remember my friend of mine had a Kramer Holoflash, and over the years, it changed because the Holoflash would flake off eventually. But you can always touch it up. That's the good part about it.
How would you do that?
Just like I'm doing it. Just put more Holoflash paper on it.
Michael B. Oh yeah, that was several years ago when YouTube had the option to claim your handle. That was a long time ago. Yeah, I claimed mine. All right.
By the way, I posted a video today on this guitar on Fretworks.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I didn't need the parchment paper, but
Oh, I see. So you're ironing and it's just coming off.
yeah, it like melts it into the body or into the polymer or yeah. It says it's not good use for lacquer on lacquer paint.
Uh-huh.
So it's got to be a poly finish. You just got to change the paper direction so you get the different effects. Maybe Torsen will see this and we'll get some Holoflash TEASE guitars from them.
That'd be interesting.
That's pretty neat, actually. And it's actually easier than I thought it would be. Can you guys see the reflective colors? The different...
Yeah.
Okay. And this is just the silver. They got a bunch of different colors now. And what you can do is like do this, then I can add gold over top of it. Or they have a red one now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, you're looking, hold on, I gotta show you this. This is really neat. Hopefully it works for you. But
no, we see that, yeah. Yeah, that's wild.
it's all it is. I mean, I did all that. That's all I've used so far.
And it dries on there? It doesn't come off?
Yeah, it's on there right now. Look, I can't rub it off.
What about fumes?
None. None whatsoever.
So you're going to do the front, you're going to do the sides and back too?
No, just the front. I got this iron off eBay for like $10. Or not eBay, Amazon. Because my wife didn't like the idea of me using her iron. for this.
But she said it's okay to use it for other stuff.
Yeah, well, said if I ever decided to iron clothes, I'm more than happy to. She's more than happy to let me use it. But iron guitars, she didn't think so. I hope she don't watch this because she'll see I know how to use an iron now.
Oh man.
This might end up being a finish I offer. And you guys are seeing it here first. I've never ever done this before. Ever.
Yeah, that looks cool, man.
Thank you. Probably be. Plus, I took that military shielding paint and painted the route in here and the cavity there too on here.
Mm-hmm.
Since I had it all apart. See if I can just do this. Try this paper again. Oh, you got the cards? Good. It said they were delivered, but, you know, who knows? Ask Burnt Relic. I've sent him things twice, and they keep coming back. Well, the second time it didn't come back.
There you go. I put different strings on this one. On the SBH-E TEASE.
Let me switch in down here. That's actually pretty wild.
Yeah, let's see that.
Hold on.
So it kind of makes it one of a kind, too.
Yeah. Yeah, you never get two alike. They're showing the colors.
So there's no fumes?
No, nothing at all. Nothing. Absolutely no smell whatsoever. And obviously, it doesn't take that long. It almost seems better if you just hold it down and do a little movement. Yeah.
So when you look at the top, like from your view there,
I see all the colors.
I
see pink, red, green, purple, blue, silver.
But like when you look at them like on the paper itself, can you kind of like see what's gonna like happen on the guitar, like what's gonna stay?
Yeah, can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's actually neat and a lot easier than I thought. And look, it doesn't come off. At least not for a while. And all it takes is heat. See the pick guard. Where's the pick guard? Pick guard covers a lot of this. So I hardly have to do any around the edges. Just down here now. It's basically it. Ironing on, actually. Now watch. Look. See? Now I don't want to show that edge, so I turn it this way. And you can just go over it with layer. I can get different color. I can get the gold now and go over it with that.
Wow, that's cool, man. Yeah. You can't really make a mess on there because it just kind of blends.
Yeah.
Although if you don't like the way it looks, you can just add more to it, right? But you can't take anything away.
No, you can't take it away. You just go over it with something else. But I mean, there's really, I'm amazed at how simple this really is. And like I said, I wanted to try it on this one because this guitar will eventually end up with somebody. And
but what if they don't like that?
Well, if they don't like it, then they won't get it. But I wanted to try it, as I figured I'd try it on this one. And if it worked out like it is, then I'm going to start offering this with the paint jobs too.
So are you going to clear over that?
No. Says not to. Says that polyurethane clear.
Says no, because when it comes off, they can you just buy more and do it again.
Yeah. But I mean, it takes a while to wear off. Put this right there. Yeah, it's like, wow. Some. That was nice. Had the iron unplugged.
That whole time?
Well, this back section here. I just need to get a little bit on the edges because the pick guard covers all this.
Yeah, because of that route.
Unplug it again.
Oh no.
You just need to put just a little bit down here. Just basically on the edge. Have to glue that in. the plug. That's basically it, Johnny. Just put the paper on here. Iron it on. God dang plug come out again. Hold on. Some more up here. This way. I have to hold the plug in with my finger.
So you're just going to do the front, you said?
Yeah. Yeah, no use doing the back or sides. I mean, the only person going to see that's you. Whoever's playing it. So. Do this. Stupid plug. Come on, get hot. Hold on. A lot easier in smaller pieces, I will say that.
That's what she said. What about the headstock?
Well, I could, but with the chrome logo, it'd be kind of hard to identify. Piece. There we go. Some right here. It's neat because the fact that it's easily repairable just by going over it again with more.
If you just did that like over and over and over, could you just make it just a solid color?
Yeah, pretty much. Let me set that up there. Now let's see what she looks like with all this stuff on it. See, the edges, I just had to get the edges here. I didn't have to go all in. So get that there. Just wrap that around there for now. And that's the thing. These will all be, you know, obviously one of a kind. You're not going to get two alike.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of interested to see what it looks like with everything on it. Get in there. There you go.
Oh, yeah. Look at that, you guys. Now, if it only had one humbucker and a Floyd Rose, then it would be totally awesome.
That looks so cool. So there it is. You can always add more to it or change the colors or put different colors on it.
Mm-hmm. So where'd you hear about this?
Well, the Holoflash has been around since the 80s. Kramer's the one that started it.
Yeah, but I mean
I never
using
owned
the
one.
iron and doing it yourself.
Well, that's how they did it. That's how it was done then.
Mm-hmm.
I can maybe put a little bit more right. You know what? Chat. Right here. Should I put more there or leave it like that? Just those three little strips right there. Now, Johnny, that would show up on a sunny day.
Mm-hmm. Too bad it rains nonstop in Ohio.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's neat as hell.
So were you going to build that, or just that was going to be that?
Well, that was it for tonight. So, yeah, I like that a lot, man. That is so cool. And
no fumes,
none, no fumes whatsoever. Absolutely none. And all you need is a $10 iron from Amazon, a craft iron.
Wait, is that a smile on that?
Yeah, yeah.
Is it smiling? Wait a minute. I thought I saw a little face. It is a little face. Right?
Pretty much. Happy iron. Press on it a little bit. It's multicolor, Michael. It's Holoflash. It's just, the light's just a white light. It's just how the light hits it, it changes colors.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope Torsen likes this.
That's very cool.
And I only used that much. Didn't even use all that. I still got a piece. I still got enough to do another one.
You have enough to do the back and the sides.
I don't want to do the back and the sides. Kramer never did the back and the sides. Yeah. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome, man.
Now do the headstock. You know, I thought about, see, the logo is also in chrome.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
but if you just did the top, yeah.
Let me try. Let's go around it.
Can you feel the logo?
Yeah. No. Well, kind of.
No, you can't. Well, on the green one, you can't.
On this one, you can a little bit, but not much. Hold on, I got plugged iron back in.
You sure? Because I have the exact same guitar, and I can't feel the logo on it. But yours, you can?
Just a little bit.
What's it called? Embossed?
Oh, they just cleared over it. Before I do that, though, let me do this. I'm going to glue the sides on this thing. This will drive me nuts. Remember, people, don't glue in the contacts, just around the base.
Because it's all about the bass. Oh, yeah, he's definitely going to have to take the hardware off.
Just let me try it right in here for a minute.
Who's going to see the back while you're performing?
Exactly.
No. You see the back of guitars all the time. Especially when you're rocking out. When you're rocking out and you turn around like this, you totally see the back of the guitar. I think it's going to drive some people crazy eventually if the whole thing's not done. Although if it wouldn't drive you crazy, then maybe not.
No.
Because if anybody's going to go crazy, it's you.
Let me try a little piece here.
It's all about the face. It's all about the face. Thank you so much. See, that's why this podcast has video. So you can watch us.
That's right. Yeah, because looking at it from here, it's like ice blue and silver.
Uh-oh, you're going to go crazy now because it's not going to be enough. You're going to be like, oh, crap.
I don't know. Sometimes less is more.
You're going to wake up.
You get all the chrome up here, and the logo.
You're going to wake up at like, well, I don't know what time you go to bed, but you're going to wake up at some point and be like, oh, no, I got to do the back of that. Now I wonder if you did that over the logo, if you would still see the logo because the logo, or if it just goes over the logo, huh?
Yeah. Yep. Let's try a little.
Let's see.
Yeah, it kind of covers it. Actually, though, that was weird because that was real. I mean, if you look at that real close, it's not over the E, it's around it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I mean, you could, yeah. Cool, that's good. Glued in there, it works. Yeah, so see, I couldn't, Yeah, I'd have to come from this side to skip the logo. Unless I can get...
Well, you'd have to take those tuners off.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Come from the other side. That'd be nice if you could just do that.
But with the randomness of just doing that, like in between the logo and stuff, will that drive you crazy as far as...
No. No, because this is supposed to be random.
So if it's supposed to be random, it's okay.
Yeah. Because if you had it all one way, it wouldn't really change colors that much. I mean, it would change colors, but all the colors would change together, same color.
Can you do the frets?
No. Well, I don't know, but I'm not going to. So, yeah. I don't want to cover the whole thing. I just want random spots on it. But, yeah, I'll take these off. Take those off. Come in from this side. Get it. And we'll be good to go. I don't think I can... Yeah, I don't want to do that. But I swear to God, Johnny, there's not any odor whatsoever. Nothing. Check it out. Look at that. Yeah, because I can't get in between here without taking that stuff off. But you get the idea. Look. There you go.
Mm-hmm. And having that stuff touch the skin, like your arm when you're playing, that's not bad.
No. Al Kramer did it for how many years?
And they didn't have a finish over it?
No, it was just like this. That's why, because if you put a finish over it, it dulls it. And that's why it just eventually, if you play it, all the time, it kind of wears off and you just put more on it.
That's very interesting. I just realized you should have been doing the giveaway during this entire thing. And just had people typing numbers the entire time.
Yeah, that's pretty neat, man. I like it a lot.
No, I'm not going to do that with the Hello Kitty guitar.
Do it in pink.
Is there a pink Holoflash?
Yeah.
By the way, if you guys want to start guessing numbers in the chat, feel free. I don't know what we're giving away yet, but if you want to start typing numbers in the chat, feel free to do it.
So, there we go.
Wait, Peggy, is James using your account?
On account of...
What numbers? Between 1 and 1,000.
It actually...
Wait, somebody won already? Wait a minute. What the heck? Did somebody win?
Probably Peggy.
What? My stupid laptop froze and I can't see the winner.
Burt Relic.
You what?
Burt Reynolds.
Oh my gosh.
You know what would be cool on that?
More pink.
No. All right, how about this? Ready?
573 was the number? Oh my gosh.
Look here. Ready?
Oh wow.
That would be interesting.
Burnt Relic, you won.
Yeah.
Did it say that he won in the chat? Did it say?
Everybody started congratulating him. I'm assuming it said it did.
Roadie 11, what's up, dude? Oh, it did. He did win. Look, well, that was easy.
Next time, it's between 0 and 55,000.
I don't know what you're winning.
Over, everything's gonna fall out. By the way, CTS pots, orange drop, quality parts here. I don't know how they do it, how they sell this guitar this cheap with all these good stuff on it. Like I said in the video earlier, this guitar would be a deal at $4.99, maybe even $5.99. And to get it for under $300, wow. I don't know how they do it, but keep on doing it.
So cool.
Because CTS pots are some of the best.
Let's see. I'm already sending you that attack pic. So I'll send you one of these too. Burnt Relic. You got to message me where to send though. Like send me a message just wherever you send me and send me where to send.
Give him an address that works.
So I'll send you one of these too. I'll send you one of these. A $2 value. These are like $2 a piece.
I did shield this guitar with military grade shielding paint.
That's what he won. What guitar did he win?
Peggy's little one.
Now you're doing that. I'm telling you, man. You're going to end up doing at least the back at some point.
No.
Yep. You're going to be like, the back of that needs to be redone too. And then the sides. Next thing you know, your whole house has that. Your car, everything.
Now, a car would be neat. I'll admit that. Not the IROC, though. I ain't touching that. It's staying just the way my father had it. So I don't think a lot needs to be up here, though, on this. Just enough to say, hey, look, there's some up there. Although Laz did buy me valve stem covers that look like same color as the car in shell casings.
What? What's a valve stand cover?
Where you put air in your tire, the cap you screw off. You put air in.
Oh, yeah.
He bought me some for my Hummer once. Then he found some that matched the color of the IROC that I have now.
Okay, I got your message. Gotcha, man. Thank you for sending that.
It's hard to do right here because it's on a curve.
Okay. All right, I've got your info. So I'll send that out. I guess Monday. Very cool. Got that. Right on. Oh, I got to put that on the list, too. Looks painful? What, doing that? I'd be afraid of the fumes, but he's saying
there is none. I swear to God, there's no fumes whatsoever.
Coin.
That's hard to do right there.
You're talking about exercise? Yeah, if I had a swimming pool, I would exercise. You know, there was a movie years ago. that Andy Summers made about the police. And in the beginning of the movie, he actually talks about how he swims for exercise. And I saw the movie. I got free tickets to it because I was on this.
Thank you, first of all, very much for joining us. But now we've got Johnny. Hello, Johnny.
Hi, how are you?
Is that Johnny Beane?
Yes.
Hey, man, how are you?
Hey, good to see you, man. Been a while.
Are you still living in San Francisco?
Yep.
You guys know each other? You guys hang out?
I bet it. Yeah, it's funny.
What's your question?
So he's talking about swimming.
Need to get something right there. And that's good enough for that.
Will it be never ending though? Like, will you look at that guitar tomorrow and be like, I can add more to that side?
No. I mean, you could if you wanted to, but you don't have to. That's the beauty about this. It doesn't take much to add more to it. Go. That's it.
Wow. Hey, you could do it to the strings too. Oh no. See you later, Janice.
Bye, Janice. Okay, so there's that now.
Thank you, Janice. See, you're going to look at the back of that guitar now and be like,
No, I'm not.
Needs more of that stuff.
Nope. And there is, I swear to God, Johnny, no odor whatsoever. None.
That you can smell over the other odors in the room.
Of what? Wood?
I know, right?
What?
Burnt Relic is saying, it feels incomplete without the back.
Well,
imagine if the whole thing was like that.
I don't want to. Because Kramer never did it on the back of their guitars or the sides either. It was just a front finish. That much I know about Kramer.
Mm-hmm.
Look on Google.
Hey, Gemini. Yeah. Oh, that's Gemini. Hi, Gemini.
Hey there. What's on your mind today?
The Kramer guitars that had the Holoflash finish, were they finished just on the front or the entire body?
That's a great question. It looks like the Holoflash finish was usually applied to the entire guitar body, not just the front. Are you looking to buy a finish, or do you have one already?
Are you sure? Are you sure about that?
Well, I know two guys that had one, and
You know, that's a
neither one
really
of
good
them.
point. It seems like the Holoflash finish was more of a film applied to the front of the guitar
There
rather
you
than a
go.
full body finish. Would you like me to find out more about the Holoflash finish?
Yeah, is it toxic if you're ironing it onto your guitar in your garage?
That's a really good question. I'd say it's definitely best to err on the side of caution when working with any kind of adhesive or finish. Make sure you've got plenty of ventilation going in your garage, and maybe wear a mask, just to be safe. Do you have any specific concerns about the toxicity of the Holoflash film?
Yes. No. Is it is it odorless?
That's a good question. It's hard to say for sure if it's completely odorless, as that can be subjective, but it's generally described as having a very low odor.
There's none on this end.
Does the smell of onions cover up the odor from the Holoflash?
I wouldn't recommend using the smell of onions to cover up the odor of Holoflash. It's best to ensure proper ventilation when working with it.
What about touching the skin?
It's generally recommended to avoid prolonged skin contact with Holoflash, as it can cause irritation in some people. Do you have any concerns about skin sensitivity?
I don't know. Ron, do you have sensitive skin?
No. I'm Italian. We don't have sensitive skin.
I don't have skin, so I'm not sure. But if you have sensitive skin, it's always a good idea to take extra precautions. Do you have any specific concerns about skin irritation?
I'm just wondering if the Holoflash will irritate the skin, like the arms of when you play your guitar with the Holoflash.
Oh.
If you're worried about skin irritation, it might be a good idea to wear long sleeves when you play, just to be safe. Do you have any other questions about Holoflash?
Okay. How does it make the color
change?
The Holoflash finish creates that cool, shifting color effect through a process called diffraction. It's similar to how a prism splits light into a rainbow. Does that make sense?
No, tell us more.
It's all about how light interacts with the Holoflash film. The film has tiny grooves that act like a prism, splitting the light into different colors. As you move the guitar, the angle of the light changes, and that's what creates the shifting holographic effect.
Do you think having it just on the front of the guitar would drive somebody crazy?
That's an interesting thought. I suppose it could be a little distracting to only have the Holoflash on the front of the guitar. It might create a sort of visual imbalance. What do you think?
I think Ron should Holoflash the entire body of the guitar. What do you think, Gemini?
Nope.
That would definitely create a more cohesive look. Holoflashing the entire body would make the guitar look super unique.
Can you say that in drunk voice?
It'd be too much.
I can't imitate a drunk voice, but I can tell you that Holoflashing the entire body would create a more cohesive and unique look.
Yeah,
Can you say it? Can you say it in
Spanish?
Can you sing it?
I can't sing, but I can tell you that Holoflashing the entire body would create a more cohesive and unique look.
Yeah, well, she said that.
Can you tell Ron to Holoflash the entire body?
I can't control smart devices yet, so I can't tell Ron to Holoflash
That's
the
right.
entire body of the guitar.
Smart device right there. There you go.
Can you shout out Peggy and James in the chat?
I can't access chat features yet, so I can't shout out Peggy and James.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Let me do this. Let me do this one.
I can't access chat features yet, so I can't shout out Peggy and James.
Can you say, hi, Peggy and James?
Hi, Peggy and James.
There you go, Peggy.
Can you say, hi, Peggy and James? This is Gemini.
Hi, Peggy and James. This is Gemini.
And we're looking for you.
Can you say, thank you for saying Johnny is very handsome tonight?
Thank you for saying Johnny is very handsome tonight.
Okay. Now
Even though he hasn't had dinner yet.
I can switch to the other camera and show you this real quick.
All right, I'll keep that in mind.
What? All right. Can you tell everybody to make sure to subscribe and smash that thumbs up on this live stream?
Hey everyone, make sure to subscribe and smash that thumbs up on this live stream.
Yes.
Yes.
Great. Anything else I can help you with?
Ask her what the winning lottery numbers are going to be.
I'm here for you. Do you have any other questions about Holoflash, or is there something else on your mind?
I don't know. I mean, the Holoflash, it looks nice. It looks really cool. And it'd be nice if the whole guitar was Holoflashed, but it does look cool.
It would definitely be eye-catching. Do you think you'd prefer the whole guitar Holoflashed, or just the front?
I would actually like the back of the guitar to be like paisley. Pink.
That would be a cool combination. That would be a pretty bold statement. Do you think you'd go for a bright pink paisley, or something more subtle?
Yes. What's all that buzzing sound?
I can't hear any buzzing sounds. Do you have any other questions for me?
No, goodbye. Wait, Johnny, don't hang up yet. Oh, yeah, that's nice. This is good. I think you should actually paint the entire guitar.
Thank you, James. And you guys saw it done live.
Yeah, we did. And Peggy, you know you'll win that guitar.
You guys saw it live. So, there you go. I'll send a picture
That looks
of
cool.
I'll send a picture of it to Torsen. Yeah, I think I'm going to start offering this as a finish. Not that hard.
What'd you say?
I said I think I'm going to start offering this as a finish because it's not that hard to do.
Mm-hmm.
And there is no smell, I'm telling you. I wouldn't lie to you about that because I know how you are about those things. So, yeah, now tomorrow I'll put it all back together, take some pictures of it, send them to Torsen.
Cool. Yeah, it looks great. Look at that.
Now, what would have been cool is to Holoflash the whole headstock here and have TEASE guitars or whatever in black over top of it. It would have stood out better. But regardless.
Ronoflash. I think that's an OnlyFans video title. BCG.
Look at those colors, man. That is so cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. This is exactly what you got when you bought the Kramer one. And you want one done?
Those actually had a Floyd Rose and a humbucker.
Well.
Right, Ian?
Yeah, Michael, you're right, I do.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody.
Ian, Mickey, what's up, dude?
You want one done? Johnny, you want your black Beretta done this way? I can even add the gold stuff to it also.
Oh my gosh. That is interesting. We'll see. That's pretty cool. Dude, right on. That's awesome, man.
Content for the channel. Thank you.
Smash that thumbs up.
And
thumbs up smash.
I did shield all 3 of the cavities in there today too. I took it all apart.
Did you shield it with that stuff?
No, I shielded it with the shielding, military grade shielding paint. Brush on.
That's cool, dude. Right on. Did we start late? I think we started late.
Probably.
Oh yeah, we started really late because technically it's like 3 minutes till the top of the hour, but then for me it's saying like 13 minutes. Although I still have to have dinner. I haven't eaten. All I had today was like a sandwich earlier. You guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you very much.
Let's say thank you to our channel members here. Thank you guys for your continued support for this channel and these shows, Saturdays. Let's see what's going on tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Sunday?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
probably something.
Sunday for me.
I know.
Peggy, you're right. I do have. That's 2. Will not be the same. Even the crackles make that 3.
Wow, very cool. BCG, that's awesome, dude. Yeah. Yeah, he's awesome, dude.
Yes,
you guys will see him soon. So, you guys, thanks for watching. Thank you, channel members. Ron, awesome job.
Thank you.
On that.
I didn't hear. Did you? How you think about those strings so far?
I have to play the guitar. I haven't played the guitar yet. That's what I'll do. Tomorrow, I'll play that guitar. This one. I mean, it's not Holoflashed.
Burnt, that's just a heat iron. And I paid like $8 or $9 for it off of Amazon. It's a craft iron, a little craft.
There we go. It's the same guitar.
Yeah.
It's the same guitar as the one he just Holoflashed. I changed the strings on mine. I wanted to put regular strings back on, and these are those SIT strings.
Stay in tune.
So we'll be trying these out. See, mine has all the... See, my logo has all the colors. See that? Look at that. Yeah. Yeah. So, I'll play this guitar. I'll do that tomorrow, you guys. Play the guitar, check out the strings, probably do something else. Thank you guys for tuning in, and check out that video, the Danowa. If you guys are just tuning in, you have yet to see it. But thank you to the copy and paste option on this thing called a mouse. Look, there it is. Actually, Nightbot does have it. Nightbot has it as Dano. Let's see if that works. That should work.
Book him, Dano. You know what that's from, Johnny?
I forget.
Hawaii 5-0. The original one from the 70s, not the new one.
Oh, I didn't know there was a new one.
Yeah. A lot of people don't. That's why the ratings aren't that high.
Nobody watches regular TV anymore. They watch this. So watch next, you guys. Vintage Wah Tunes Unleashed. Danelectro Dano Wah pedal demo plus Lekato looper setup. Check that out. Did a live premiere while we were doing this as well. But check out that video. Please. Please. Tomorrow, some sort of something. Monday, I'm going to pay a visit to Bay Area Rich. And maybe we'll do a live. We'll see. Monday. And then Tuesday, I don't know what's going on Tuesday. Wednesday, you guys want to be here Wednesday. Okay? Special surprise for you guys coming up this Wednesday. It'll be a little earlier than normal, too. Okay? And then Thursday, last installment of the Kramer, Van Halen Kramer few knew about. Thursday is the third part of the 3-part series. Yes. So, thank you, Burnt Relic.
Burnt Relic asked some questions. No, there's no glue, no nothing. You just put the Holoflash on the body of the guitar and stick the hot iron on it and let it start to adhese it. Yes, Laz invited me tomorrow it's 1 o'clock for me, 10 o'clock for you guys. And Peggy, it'd probably be what, noon for you?
Well, he didn't invite me, so have a good time.
He didn't invite you?
No. No, I rage quit his show on Thursday, so
Oh, you did?
Oh, yeah. It's over. All right, you guys. Thank you guys for what? No, after you left, I went back. I was on there for another hour after you were gone. And then we were in the green room for like an hour after that, too. You guys, thank you so much. Cute Pedal, thank you so much. Peggy, thank you. All right. Or is that James? I think that's James dropping those comments.
How you doing, Peggy?
James, how you doing?
James. Just make sure the body is clean of dust.
Yeah, make sure the Holoflash that make sure you get the back.
Your front of your megaphone there looks like it's Holoflash when you're talking.
Oh, wow. Yeah, with the back. Yeah, with the front. Yeah, make sure to check out the back.
I bet you the next time we see that guitar, he's going to be like, look, I did the back. No. Woke up at 6 in the morning, just had to do it. No, wait, you wake up at PM, too. I mean, huh? You wake up.
Well, it depends.
You wake up at 2 in the afternoon.
No. Usually, if I go
right,
to
Billy
bed,
Ray.
If I go to bed at say 4 a.m., I'm up by 9:30, 10 o'clock. Well, today my wife and I spent 4.5 hours out in the garage in the ungodly humidity and heat because we were moving I had to dig out around the 68 Mustang and the tires were flat and won't hold air. So we had to jack it up and I had to put dollies under the wheels so we could move it, and we're rearranging the whole garage so I can do paint jobs better and everything else. So it's a 3-car garage with a 2-car garage door. Mm-hmm. So the IROC will be in, if you're coming in the garage, IROC's going to be on the right side wall. Nothing on that wall or the front. The Hummer will be in the middle, and then where the third bay is going to be all set up for painting and tools and everything. Because
that's pretty cool.
I got to get the paints going, but man, when it's 105 out and humidity's crazy, I can't do it.
Oh,
because it just will not. Ask James. James is a painter. James will tell you can't do it with that humidity.
Okay. Yeah. All right, you guys. We're out of here. I still have to eat dinner. But maybe I'll be over on Twitch. We'll see. Doing some of the streamer life. All right, we'll see you guys later.
Good night, everybody. Have a great
See you guys.
Sunday.
Have a great time. All of the time.
Oh, you guys enjoy yourself.
Yes. Right? Corey Feldman?
Hey, it's Corey Feldman. You're watching Johnny Beane TV, I guess.
Hell yeah, man. They're all taking photos of me and stuff. So apparently you get famous. Look, people start chasing you. Look, I'm like a beetle. People start chasing you down the... I just got hit by the car. Oh, no. Are we clipping this? This is horrible. We're clipping this, man. Johnny Beane Twitch, ! In the chat. Come on over. Johnny Beane TV. Man, that was rough. You guys, thank you for watching. Again, check out that Danelectro video. Drop your comments over there. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Right here on Johnny Beane TV. Look at that. We made the front page.
There you go.
All right. All right. There we go. All right. See you guys later. Bye-bye.